Welcome back to the motherfucking Lonely Boy Hours, people.
Hello, welcome back to episode 27 of the Lonely Boy Hours.
I've got a dad joke for you.
Okay.
Just one to start off the thing. Okay. Okay. So, I had an accident involving omega-3.
Mm-hmm.
But luckily my injuries were only superficials. Did I say that wrong?
Superficials.
Yeah, my injuries were superficial. My injuries were superficial.
Fish oil, yeah. Good one. I can see why you didn't use that as a tuck. What have you been up to, sir?
Man. It's getting to me nowadays.
If you want to become a subscriber for more content, you can on Spotify. You pay £5 a month. You get 2 extra pods and an extra video.
Yes, but a lot of people don't understand that if they join right away, you've got 2 end of month videos and 4 podcasts. 5 podcasts right away.
Yeah, readily available.
Bash. Him with a bosh.
No. We were at Reading Festival. How was it?
Fucking incredible. I did say to you as we left, this is probably the best.
This is the greatest weekend of my life.
A little tear. I was like, it's probably the best fucking fun I've had in my life. I think it was.
It wasn't the best weekend of your life.
I did say probably in top 3, 5. It was fucking quality.
It was amazing.
It just felt like,
a bubble.
I was someone for once. I could feel something. I didn't feel numb anymore.
We met quite a lot of you, actually.
I met James Corden.
No, you didn't. He was just there.
He brushed past me, and I was like, "The fuck you saying to me?"
He clearly doesn't know who you are.
The world got to see James.
The world got to see James Corden as a fat pussy. Oh, and he was in Cats.
That was my favourite joke. Should we start from the beginning?
Okay.
So what were your thoughts leading up to the festival? Because I think me and you were feeling the same thing.
I didn't really want to go.
Yeah, I didn't really want to
go. I don't
either.
like events like that. I just get very scared and very nervous. So I just cower away from the idea of it.
Yeah, but not only that, you used to do that with, like, when we finished a pod, I was like, do you want to go play bowling? And you'd be like, nah.
No, I'm alright.
And then, like, it took me like 5 weeks to get you over. Then you played it and you were like, why haven't we done this? Why haven't we done this summer?
I'm fine when I get to places.
Yeah,
it's just getting it. I'm even now, like, I'm actually way better. Like, I do just do it now.
Yeah,
but there was a time where I was like,
it was more the fact for me. I think it's just like the unknown. Like, what was it gonna be? Like, I don't know what, because I've never been to a festival that big. It was like, I don't know what it's gonna be. And I also just couldn't be bothered to drive. That was in the back of my head.
Yeah.
So basically, we live in Bournemouth. We have family in Oxford where we grew up, and then Reading is like kind of in the middle, but a bit closer to Oxford.
Yeah.
So we were like, fuck, let's look at some hotels, because it was last minute. We got very luckily we were given these tickets.
Yeah, we got guest tickets from our management. Shout out Ace-Finn.
Shout out Ace-Finn. Shout out Ronnie.
Got us a nice deal.
Can segregate us from the peasants.
Yeah, there's wait, carry on with your travelling story.
No, but it basically, we looked for hotels because it was last minute, and obviously it's Reading.
Did we? I fucking didn't.
I did.
You looked for hotels?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me.
Well, I knew you would have shut me down anyways.
Well, I'd have rather a hotel than...
It was fucking well expensive.
Oh, was it?
For like a shit one. Because it's like Reading Festival, everywhere's booked out.
Yeah.
A shit one for 3 days was like 600-700 quid. And I was just like, no.
Not, it's only an hour's drive.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but... So yeah, at the end of the night, we just walked back to the car, which was like, what, a mile and a half? I think it was a mile and a half. I looked at Google.
Why does the distance matter?
Because it just took ages getting to the fucking car. And then from the car, back to Oxford. No, back to yours. Actually, no, back to the FIFA addict's house.
Yeah, we had to drop Raj home.
We had to drop Raj home because he was like, we started talking about Oxford United football, even though he's an Arsenal fan.
He's going to hate that.
And then he was like, yeah, can you give me a lift back home? And I was like, are you on the way? And he was like, yeah. Is he fucked on the way back home? This guy owes me big time. I want slops next time.
Oh my God. Jesus.
No, I'm joking, I didn't care. But then I had to drive to yours, then to mine. So I got back home the
first night was fine.
The first night was fine, but we didn't stay at the after party. The after party is So
it's not really an after party. It's just the guest area is open. Like any festival is open. If you went back to a tent, you wouldn't say you're going back to an after party.
Okay, well, in my head it seemed like an after party.
Okay,
it's just easier.
It's just your ego's getting too big.
No, I genuinely.
It's a VIP after party.
I actually thought that's what it was. Not gonna lie.
An after party.
I thought it was an after party.
It was just a field and a tent.
Yeah, there's like a little DJ playing. I thought it was an after party.
Well, you can call it that, I guess.
No,
it still fits.
I actually thought, like, I got. I think Saskia was like, "Did you go to the after party?" And I was like,
"With Sam Fender."
Sam Fender. Where do you want to go? Friday night. Friday.
Got there at 3.
Yeah, because we left here. It took like 2 hours to get here.
We got there at like 3 every day, basically.
Yeah.
And then the first day, who did we see? I can't remember.
I can't even remember.
Griffin.
We saw Griffin.
Nessa Barrett.
We saw. What was the very first one we saw on Friday? I think it was Griffin. We got there for Griffin.
Gryffindor. He was sick. He was shredding the guitar on
Jumped
the stage.
up on his decks playing the electric guitar.
Who did we see first? I'm sure there was someone before that
on a main stage. I swear we went.
Yumi at 6.
Oh, it might have been, yes.
Your cousin.
Yeah, well, he's not my cousin. He's my second cousin.
Twice removed.
So my nan's sister's nephew. Sorry. Is that how it is? I don't know.
I literally have no idea.
He's the second cousin. We got the same name.
Yeah, we saw Yumi at 6. Griffin.
We don't have the same name. I don't know why I said that.
Okay, it's fine. Yumi at 6. Nessa Barrett. One song, I think.
She filled up the tent.
Yeah, her crowd was huge. I was like, what the fuck?
I mean, you said she's got like how many followers on Instagram?
I don't know about Insta. TikTok, she's got like 10 mil, I think 15, 20. I don't know. Crazy.
They're letting TikTokers perform at Reddit.
Yeah, their songers now.
She was, for the one song that I did here, she was sexy. Good at singing, sorry. Sorry.
Can't you just compliment her talent? Don't say something terrible. And then we saw Sam Fender. No, Foles.
The Foles were good.
They're not called the Foles. They're just called Foles.
Oh.
I think. No, they are just called Foles.
They're called Foles, yeah, I was right.
We saw My Number.
You don't know my number now.
And then we didn't see Mountain at My Gates. We left before that. But we saw Sam Fender, who was fantastic.
Yeah. Well, just about. Do you not remember what happened?
We walked around loads to try and get a good spot.
Yeah, because we got told, because we're better than everyone else, that we can go in the thing that's like right next to the
pit.
The pit, that's it. And they basically said, no, the pit's full. And we were like, we're in the shittest place now.
No, but then we walked across and had the sickest place in the middle, but we wanted to go around the side.
That would have been bumpy.
Bumpy?
I would have bumped that.
Bumpy?
Just bumpy.
Okay.
Is that what it's called?
It described it. Bouncing?
Bouncing, bouncy. Bumpy, bouncy, same thing.
Yeah, and I was the only one that was singing Sam who knew any of his songs. Not out of the whole crowd, just... I
don't know many songs. Oh, there was this one fucking guy, like, out of the main acts, like, the same thing happened with the Killers. That's fine. It was Billie Eilish and Sam. Like, someone was just yapping the whole time. Like, there was this guy that you were a bit far away from me. You were like round the corner. There was a guy from Watford that just kept talking to me. Yeah. And I was like, buddy, I actually am enjoying Sam.
Yeah, I'm trying to anyway.
I didn't say this to him. He said to me, he was like, so like, where are you from? And I was like, LA. And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah, I came just for Sam Fender. I'm a huge fan. And he was like, no, that's fucking class. And I was like, are you serious? You believe that? No, he's a good guy. But he was just like cockney as fuck and just yapping. Yeah,
he wouldn't shut up. Is there any more to that story?
No, that was it.
That was your story to Sam Fender.
You looked like you had a queue going. So
a queue going?
Yeah, like
a thought,
yeah, like a queue. You were queuing up to say something.
No, I was just waiting for you to expand on your Sam Fender story.
Sam was good.
Sam was great.
Sam was amazing.
Yeah.
Any more?
I could go on about Sam loads.
Yeah. I did add a couple songs to my playlist after. Wait, was Chase Atlantic Friday? Saturday.
They were sick.
They were really good. I've never heard of them before.
I only knew Swim before.
Yeah, I only recognised 30 seconds of Swim. because of TikTok.
But now I have like 6 songs in my playlist.
Yeah, the worst songs as well.
What do you mean? That's such a terrible running joke. They were the best songs they played.
Every time Lloyd plays his favourite songs, I'm just like, why are you playing their worst songs?
And then can't name a single other one.
Me?
Yeah, you couldn't name another Chase Atlantic song after saying I'm playing their worst one.
Oh yeah, I don't know any of their songs. I only know Swim.
You didn't go and add any.
Swim. Just Swim.
But they were so good.
I don't even think I added Swim. I think I did add Swim. But I actually can't remember their songs. I just remember it being lit. Reddin'!
Yeah, I thought they were American the whole time.
That's how he fucking spoke. I thought he was like, kept saying gay.
Gay?
I thought he kept saying gay, but he was saying go.
Okay.
He was like, Reddin'! Let's fucking gay.
That's his Australian accent.
I was like, is that what he said?
Yeah. Everyone's gay.
I whipped out Google Translate Aussie to English, and he was saying go.
And then we saw The Killers, Mr. Brightside, Imagine Dragons.
We saw a little bit of Imagine Dragons. I was so dumb. I was literally in guest area waiting for them to start.
And they'd started.
And I said to you, I was like, oh, they started like 10 minutes. And he was like, they've been playing for an hour.
No, it wasn't that long. Like, it wasn't that long. They've been playing for like half hour.
Yeah, fuck's sake, man.
I could literally hear them playing.
No, because where I was sat eating pizza, there's the DJ. And I think that kind of got my...
Yeah, you were just sat eating pizza on your own.
Yeah, I mean... Steve Lacy.
No, I'm called Lloyd.
You went to see Steve Lacy.
Yeah.
And because I don't know any Steve Lacy songs. I'm sure I do.
Bite my tongue is a bad habit.
Is that Steve Lacy?
Mm.
I actually went out just for that song.
Did you?
Yeah, because I was like, that's quite a good song. So I walked out for that one and walked back in.
Where did you leave your pizza?
In my belly. I finished it. I finished it by then, yapped it in.
And then what did you do for the next hour?
Just waiting for Imagine Dragons, but they were already playing. Because we were just on that table, like the group we were in, were just talking to each other. And I was like, it's quite social.
Yeah, but Steve Lacy was at like 7:30 until like 10 to 8. And then Imagine Dragons started at like 8:10 or something.
Yeah, it's only like a little gap. It's only like 20 minutes.
No, but Steve Lacy started at like 7:10.
Yeah, true.
Until like...
No, I think Imagine Dragons actually started at 8:30 and they finished at 10 to 10. Because what I got confused about is I thought they started at 10 to 9. So at like 10 to 9, I was like, let's go. And like, they've been playing for half an hour. And I was like, ooh.
And then we saw a bit. He did a speech before Demons, which was great.
It was so emotional.
Yeah, and then they played Demons.
Right in the lungs.
It actually did.
It did. It was very fucking good. He's juiced to the gills.
Yeah, he's so hench.
That guy's just... I swear...
Do you know his name?
Yeah, his name is Dan...
Yeah.
Is it Dan's...
Dan Click.
Is it Click?
No, because you went like that.
Oh, right. I thought it was like Syra.
I don't know his last name. I can't
Maybe
remember.
it's not. Maybe I'm just...
He's called Dan, though.
Yeah, it was fucking good. Imagine Dragons. That was really fucking good. I swear Dan was never that big when On Top of the World came out and stuff.
I don't know. We were like 13. I can't remember looking him up.
Yeah, because you know Radioactive. Like at school, Radioactive was sung like every single assembly for like 4 weeks straight by different people because it was such a bop.
People sung Radioactive in our school assembly.
Yeah, someone in our year sung it. With their brother that was in my brother's year or a year below my brother's year.
Radioactive.
And he was like, I'm breathing in the chemicals. And everyone was like, and then he goes,
I don't remember that. Who did that?
I'll tell you after. But
okay.
Loads of...
That's a hard song to sing in assembly with no like loud backing track. And
I think there was some people brought guitars, some people had piano. But... yeah.
Did it go off?
It went off. Some of them were decent.
Do people sing along?
No, because you never really sang along.
Yeah, you should be allowed to sing in assembly, I think.
I reckon it should be a concert.
Yeah, you should be allowed. Well, there was Battle of the Bands.
Did you ever go to that?
No, and I wish I did. Why didn't no one... Music and like music at school, music was seen as like goofy. Like if you made music,
I don't think it was.
I think most people thought it was goofy. If you did piano classes or like...
Well, I did drumming lessons.
Yeah, they got you far.
No, but my brothers both did music, so I went to every Battle of the Bands. And it was packed always. It was huge. It was big.
With like parents?
Yeah, parents, children. It was like seats like this, and then there was like a freestanding
I helped
bit
set
in the
it up,
middle.
yeah.
You set it up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't you come?
I don't know why I set it up.
To be fair, like, I mean, it's like school music, so you're expecting like.
I did go.
You must have gone.
Yeah, I saw Shade, I think.
Yeah, Shade played in one.
I think so. I saw one, yeah.
But I think.
Or maybe that was a talent show.
It was out of school hours. It was late.
There was a talent show in the MEC. Once.
Yeah, it was always in the MEC as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Battle of the Bands went off.
Yeah. Now I wish I went to it more. Just stuff like that.
My brother, like, I don't know what it is. He kept like, he always just. I don't know what it is. Like swears or whatever. Like
what in Battle of the Bands?
In Battle of the Bands, like he would always do something. Like everything had to be perfect. Like he'd be playing the guitar, and the snare drum would not be locked in. So you know how you can have 2 settings on a snare. So he'd be playing his acoustic, and it'd be vibrating on the snare, and he'd be like, "Wait, fucking snare," stuff like that, and people, language, Harry.
What, he'd stop Battle of the Bands?
Yeah.
He'd stop their performance?
He would stop, no, like mid, he was playing in it.
Yeah.
So mid playing, like 30 seconds into his song.
They just start again?
He'd just be like, "Stop, the fucking snare's going." And then, or he would like go again for 15 seconds, you get fuck wrong chord. And like the teachers would be like, "Harry," like...
Well, and he just
wouldn't give a... He just didn't care at all. And whereas my other brothers like, would never swear and shit like that. So he was like,
shit like that. Would never swear and shit like that.
But no, the Battle of the Bands went off. Do you remember the Fun Run?
Is Reading basically just a big Battle of the Bands?
I was thinking this.
Because they're all vying for your attention.
Yeah, and there's the main stage in... So West and East.
Yeah, they've changed it to West and East now. It used to just be one main stage.
So what? Were there half the acts then?
No, there was bigger tents, I think, when I went last.
So, there were more tents?
There was like... Yeah, I think so.
Right, that makes sense.
And people would just clash. Like, they'd play more at the same time than they do now.
Because Billie Eilish started like 10 minutes after the Imagine Dragons ended.
Yeah.
So everyone was kind of leaving Imagine Dragons early to get a good Billie stand.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's crazy. Because we started walking back when Radioactive was playing.
Well, we left to go to Billie at like 20 minutes before the end of Imagine Dragons.
We went to get some food in...
Yeah. And then we heard Radioactive as we were running.
And
so
we were like,
we turned around and just ran back.
So Demons was playing. Was it Demons or Radioactive? I think it was Demons. And Raj, the FIFA addicts, was fucking howling the lyrics.
He was loving it.
Fair play to him. He was screaming them so loud that there was just a radius. He just was in a circle on his own because no one wanted.
Well, we were there.
We were there. I was adding to the volume, to be fair, but he was just so like.
He loved it.
He loved it. No, I miss him, to be fair.
Yeah.
That voice.
There's a funny video. What do you say in that video?
Where he's singing Demons and I go, "You ready, Raj?"
Yeah, just before the chorus.
Yeah, to hype him up. He's like, "I wanna hide the truth."
No, he was getting the lyrics wrong. It was so good.
Yeah, he don't know.
So funny.
I think he'd heard a couple songs on FIFA and was just guessing.
Yeah, fair enough. At least he was singing. No one else was.
Yeah, yeah.
Why we were singing. I don't know.
Because Imagine Dragons are such like easy songs for crowds.
Surely everyone knows Demons. Surely everyone knows Demons.
What is your favourite Imagine Dragons song?
On Top of the World.
I like Amsterdam. That's a bit of a controversial one. Demons is
That's less controversial.
Yeah, Demons is fucking class.
Do you remember everyone leaving Declan McKenna?
Yeah, I felt bad.
That was because he played Brazil.
And then everyone just fucked off.
Because who was playing on the other side? Becky Hill. So literally everyone was running whilst he was still playing. And I was like, fuck.
Well, we did the same thing though. We went up to it. We left guest.
Yeah, but we didn't leave Declan. We never got there. We wanted to see Brazil and we thought he'd play it last. And then he'd already played it by the time we got there.
I just went up to someone. I was like, "Has he played it?" And he was like, "Yeah, we're fucking off to Becky Hill."
Yeah.
I was like, "Fair
everyone
enough."
was just running across.
But I mean, that's what happens in music.
They should leave a bigger gap between acts.
Yeah, I swear sometimes there was a big gap between main West and East.
And then the last 2 acts were 10 minutes.
No, but Declan McKenna wasn't the last 2, was he?
No.
He played at like 4.
Yeah. No, a bit later, like 6:30. And then Becky Hill was at like 7.
Yeah.
There was like a weird misconception of time because you're in such a bubble.
Yeah, it's like what's that film?
Time.
Time.
In time.
No, but it's like that thing where everyone, when it's like one act is over and everyone goes to the other one, it's like, I don't know how to describe it. In Metropolis, in that 1928 film, when they leave work, they all do it in unison and they all look like they're controlled by something else.
Okay, brainwashed.
They're all like brainwashed, and like they just like, it's just like your mind is telling you like, this one's done, this one.
Yeah, but like people, I guarantee you, if people could have not known who was playing on the other stage and they'd have still just followed because it's like herd mentality.
Yeah, and I saw a TikTok of people waiting for Billie Eilish at 7 a.m.
She played at 10 p.m.
Yeah, 7 a.m. And they were like, what do you do if you need the toilet? And they're like, we just have to hold it in. And food. And they were like, we'll just get someone else to get food. Like, we'll send one person out to get food and come back in.
So they stood at the front?
The whole
So they
day.
watched every act?
Every act. And they didn't leave to see the people on the other stage. They didn't go to any of the tents. I swear to God, as soon as the gate opened at 7 or like 8 or whatever, they just stayed there. And then they filmed Billie, and they had like Billie Eilish t-shirts or whatever, but they were like super close to her. And I was like, that is sick, to be fair, but
it's not worth waiting.
That's like what, 14 hours, 15 hour wait?
Yeah.
What time did she play?
Yeah, 15 hours from 7 to 10, yeah.
You got to be a die-hard fucking
She
Billie
was great. Billie was great. I would not have waited that long. Cold fans.
Cult fans.
Yeah, oh, they love her.
The fan base is
She's huge.
She is massive. I didn't realise she was that big.
Yeah, 110 mil on Insta.
Yeah, I didn't realise that at all. I thought it was like 3 mil.
She's like the biggest... 3 mil! She's like the biggest musician of her generation.
But then you were like, I don't know any Billie songs, but when you play
I knew
it,
like 2.
When she plays it, I was well embarrassing. So the group we were in, there was like a couple Billie fans. And they were like, do you know any Billie songs? And I was like, yeah, I know the one that's like... And then everyone waited for me to sing it. I just started singing it. And they were like, I've never heard that one.
What was it?
The one that's like... I'm going to do it again. The one that's like... oh, fuck. How's it go? I'm thinking of...
Not Ocean Eyes.
No, not Ocean Eyes. The one that's like... not the bad guy either. The one that's like... Da-da-da-da. And I don't even think she played that.
I'd never heard.
I think it was on FIFA.
I have no idea
where it's like Billie. Someone goes, watch this, Billie.
This is an unreleased thing, isn't it?
No, this is like, I'm pretty sure that's her biggest song.
Wait, I want to end it.
The one that's like...
Not the song which says, I want to end it.
Yeah, that's it. I want to end me.
I want to end me.
That's it. And that was the first one she played, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so, maybe, actually.
And it was funny because we left Demons with Dan saying his big speech about mental health.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I want to end me. She is quite like a emo-y sort of gothic singer. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's got that...
edge to her.
Yeah.
Edge to her. Pause. I don't edge to her.
Edge to her.
I only found out what that means the other day.
Oh yeah, I told you, because I told you that I edged to Card of Dragons videos. No, I saw a comment that was edge to Cal. It was like, Cal, I edged to this. And it was like him singing, and you were like, what does edging mean?
Yeah.
And then I told him,
don't Google it. Have I ever been edged? Do not Google what edging means.
Do you know what a rainbow kiss is?
No, do I want to know?
No, you don't. And I urge everyone not to type it into Google either.
That is a cue to type it into Google.
Do not type it in, genuinely.
What did you think of Sench?
He wasn't great. I was looking forward to him as well. I think I bigged it up too much, but then everyone else was like, he was shit as well. So I was like, yeah.
I did see a lot of people complaining.
Started 10 minutes late, finished 10 minutes early.
No, I thought it was the other way around. He started early and finished early.
That's what I just said.
You said he started 10 minutes late and finished 10 minutes early.
No, I thought it was late and early. But maybe, I don't know. But he also just couldn't be bothered to be there.
I think he might have had an issue with his ears, with his in-ears or something. There was quite a lot of audio issues.
We watched back on YouTube and everyone was sort of like playing around with it. But like I was thinking, like, it must be hard as the audio engineer to do all that in such a short space of time to get everything ready.
We watched them back as well, and everyone sounded worse.
Yeah, Chase Atlantic didn't
sound good on the TV. I don't know.
When we were there, we were like, yeah,
it was so good
let's
live.
fucking go.
Yeah. I thought they were great. It was weird.
Yeah, Chase Atlantic were good.
Who was your favourite act?
The Killers were really good. Like that was actually like I do like their music.
I only know the two songs. Though.
The one that was like, "Are we human or are we dancers?" And "I'm the Man" as well. I haven't listened to that since I was a kid. So hearing that, I was like,
How
"That's
did that
the
one
Killers."
Go?
I'm the man. I'm the man. I'm the man. I got gas in the tank. Bam. I got money in the bank.
They played that.
Yeah.
Why?
Towards the end, and I haven't heard that since I was a kid. So I was like, "Fuck, this is like the Killers, man."
This is real Killers shit.
This is real. He looks like Tom Cruise as well.
Yeah, he does a little bit. Yeah.
I was waiting for him to just like jump out the plane, do a
Hit
barrel
Mag 10. Call sign Killer.
I didn't. But it was. When was it? Was it the Killers? I think it was the Killers. I think it was when the Killers were playing. We walked like around the back, and it just went on and like.
We went from the
fucking ages
because we went to the campsite to get some stuff and then walked the whole way around the back of the crowd.
And it was just went on
and on.
And there must have been about 100k people listening to just that. Like no one else was in any other tent, surely.
Yeah, there wasn't 100k there. There's 90,000 total tickets sold.
Yeah. Who else was playing? There was someone. MK was playing at the same time.
He'd have a lot.
Yeah.
There was a few tents going on. So I don't know if I had to guess.
There was fucking loads of people there. You sure there was 90k people?
Tickets.
What there always is 90k tickets.
I think so. I think that's like the capacity.
It just seemed way bigger than 90k.
Really? I'd say smaller.
Because when I went to Barcelona to go in the Camp Nou, that was 100k people.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like there was way more people here than there. Because when you leave the stadium and you go on the street after, and you're just like, fuck me, I can't even like comprehend this many people in a straight line. And then when we were at Reading, it was like a similar vibe. It was like, fucking hell, there's so many people here.
Yeah, but because in my brain, you're only seeing like one face at a time.
No, I see. This is what Jack Joseph said to me. We saw the tops of everyone's head.
Yeah.
And I could just see everyone's head. And there was no one tall. There was literally no one tall at that festival.
There was quite a few guys. There was one guy who was like 7 foot. Are you mad?
The bicyclist.
That's not what they're called.
The bicyclist.
Cyclist.
Oh.
I thought you were joking. I thought you were trying to make a joke.
Hell. Bicyclist.
Cyclist.
The cyclist.
He just had skinny legs.
He was massive.
Yeah, he was like 7 foot.
But I must have been at least top 5 tallest people at our festival.
No fucking chance.
I saw the tops of everyone's head.
You're 6'3". You're not fucking 7 foot. Do you know how many tall people were there?
Do you know what is...
Top 5 is an outrageous fucking claim. Holy shit.
No, when I was at... This is the hard truth, right? About being at a festival.
Yeah.
Everyone fucking tells you behind, can you stand to the side? Can you crouch down a little? No. My back's in pieces.
Well, you should have stood at the back then if you were top 5.
We would. We would. When we were watching Sam, we were pretty close to the back of Delay
You know him
1.
personally, do you? Just first name basis.
Sam.
And then we watched Chase.
Yeah.
Then we watched
the...
Bill.
But yeah, there were 3 lovely women behind us, and they were like, can you like crouch down a bit? And I was like, no, get
bitch.
absolutely fucked. And then she said, I'm a big fan of your podcast. And I went, absolutely. I stood to the side for 90 minutes.
Yeah, stood behind them. We were like 5 rows back in the end.
Our demographic confused me because we saw a lot of you at the festival.
We met a lot of people.
And there were some MILFs that were huge fans of Lloyd. Not me.
They were huge fans.
They were huge fans.
I hate the word fan.
No, I'm not going to say that. But yeah, we left Griffin and there was just some Waldy. She must have been like 35.
She's going to offend her now. She's like 20.
And we saw Only the Poets.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a mate called Rufus Barker. Check out his shit on Spotify, by the way.
Yep.
After you subscribe to us, obviously.
Yeah.
And he opened for them in Banbury at a small place called AKA.
Yeah.
And then a couple of years down the line, 2 years later.
It wasn't 2 years ago. I refuse to believe.
I think we remembered that it was like 1.5 years ago.
Okay.
It was in like December or something.
Yeah. And then they played BBC Introducing.
Yeah, and they were class.
They were very good.
They have a lot of diehard people, but they're from Reading as well, I guess.
Yeah, but they struggled as well with audio.
Even with that, his stage presence was good.
Yeah.
He was dancing around, hitting them high notes.
He went very red.
It was hot. Must have been hot. Beautiful sunsets as well. Did you not? Some really picturesque.
Yes.
The weather was a bit all over the place. Like there was rain.
Wind. It was so windy.
Well, you were just like, oh fuck.
It was so windy the whole time.
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember it being windy at all.
What do you mean? You kept asking, is my hair all over the place?
Yeah, I remember saying that, but I don't. Looking back, I remember it being like.
No, it was pretty windy, especially on the walk there every day. Like when we'd get out of the car.
Oh yeah. And then on the second day, we took the boat.
Yeah, that was the dumbest fucking.
Because in my head,
I don't know why I trust you with directions.
No. Because I thought the boat took us to the circle where the bus station is. I was like, that makes sense for the boat to end up there, but it ended up like right down the line, and I was like, what the fuck?
So we had to walk back.
And then we just managed to see Scarlet. Yeah. I fucking love that Scarlet by Holly Humberstone. Fuck me, what a banger! Just made it.
She was great.
Apart from Reading, how have you been?
I've been great.
What have you been up to?
I've actually been doing loads.
What's new in your life? We have been
active
to be fair, because we're posting every day on TikTok. We're making the vlogs.
Yeah.
We've got some content.
Weekly podding. Subscriber specials.
We are doing it now.
Yeah, all we do is content.
We're doing.
Since we got back from Reading the last 2 weeks, we've just done loads of content.
We've been filming loads for the vlog. Have you edited the vlog?
No, not yet. I think it might go up Sunday, but this is coming out after that.
So they might have already seen it.
They might have already seen it. If you haven't, go to Lloyd and Matt, and there'll be 5 vlogs, whether there's a new one or not. There'll be at least 5, so you can catch up on our 18-month life.
But I think this one's good. Like, it's going to be random, right?
The vlog, yeah. It's probably up
there. But
there.
it's made me think, though, like, we make 5-6 minute videos on the vlog, so it's really easy to just watch all of them. And now we've got these new mics. I bought some Rode mics, and it's just opened up a whole new world for me, in my head anyway. I'm still quite anxious to film in public.
It's a bit easier.
Because it's more...
Hidden,
yeah.
Secret.
More secret. Just holding a phone. I don't know.
It looks better than holding a big camera with a big mic on top.
Yeah. We did film it for the subscriber special. We did like a vlog sort of intro, kind of like up and around to get our takeaway and shit. And I was like, this just looks sick.
Yeah, it's way better.
So
the mic's still a little bit big, but it's like it's better. Audio matters more than.
Oh, for sure. Also, like, I was looking on YouTube today. Like, I haven't even got it on the best setting.
Really?
Yeah, like
we'll sort it out then.
There's this thing called gain assist. I don't want to bore anyone, so I'm not going to talk about it.
Yeah, sort it out. But what do you want them to comment?
Well, actually, I want them to comment what they would like to see on the vlogs.
Okay.
Like, what would you like to see? What would you like to see?
Yeah, comment what you want to see in the vlogs. Go subscribe to the vlog channel. Subscribe to our Spotify if you want extra videos. And as soon as you subscribe, you unlock all this content. And it's great. Come along for the journey. Come along. Stay along. Ride or die. Ride or die. See you later. Bye. Barra, barra, dala, dala. I ain't got money, so I born wrong.